Chapter 3. The Historical Context. In Special Testimonies is the 10th chapter. The foundation of our faith, God gave valuable lessons on the development and consequences of Kellogg's theories. The broader and deeper meaning of these quotations can be understood when we are familiar with their historical context. Let us first take a brief look at the historical context of Kellogg's book, The Living Temple. In a series of providence, God signified that Living Temple should not be printed. One such event was the burning of Battle Creek's press building just the night before it was to be printed. Finally, the book was printed elsewhere. It instigated a great crisis in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. On October 7, 1903, a yearly meeting of the conference was held in Washington, D.C. Many Seventh-day Adventist church leaders were present, including Dr. Kellogg and his sympathizers. Major controversy was taking place over this book, and the conflict was inevitable. Fortunately, on the brink of this escalating conflict, a letter from Sister White was delivered to the council. On Sunday, the letter fell upon the ears of all, to which there resounded many amens and hallelujahs. It was a very tense and moving morning for the church that was on the verge of a split, to at last have concrete direction from the Lord's messenger.
I have some things to say to our teachers in reference to the new book, The Living Temple. Be careful how you sustain the sentiments of this book regarding the personality of God. As the Lord presents matters to me, these sentiments do not bear the endorsement of God. They are a snare that the enemy has prepared for these last days. I thought that this would surely be discerned and that it would not be necessary for me to say anything about it. But since the claim has been made that the teachings of this book can be sustained by statements from my writings, I am compelled to speak in denial of this claim. There may be in this book expressions and sentiments that are in harmony with my writings, and there may be in my writings many statements which, when taken from their connection and interpreted according to the mind of the writer of Living Temple, would seem to be in harmony with the teachings of this book. This may give apparent support to the assertion that the sentiments in Living Temple are in harmony with my writings, but God forbid that this opinion should prevail.
Repeatedly, Sister White stated that the true problem of the book was the sentiments regarding the personality of God. These sentiments are not sustained by statements from Ellen White's writings, and these very sentiments are a snare that the enemy has prepared for these last days. God, again in his providence, solved this conflict. Kellogg accepted the reproof from the Lord's messenger, and, before the council closed, he stated that the Living Temple would be taken from the market. But after the conference, he spoke privately with the General Conference President, Brother Arthur Daniels, about his plans for revising the book. The following is a look at select letters revealing Kellogg's plans for revising Living Temple